This is a review of a vintage made in America beach cruiser made by Huffy. I don't know if Huffy's are ever going to be considered classics, but this is one of the last made in the USA bikes. I bought it brand new in the 90s, I think probably 96, 97, and they stopped making bikes in the USA in 98. This is the Huffy Good Vibrations Deluxe, and I think it was $99 brand new in 1995 money, so I guess that would be like $17,000 today, give or take. A single speed beach cruiser, classic beach cruiser frame, American flag there, Huffy, made in USA, 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 made of American steel that's very rusty. Save the earth, ride your bike was their marketing slogan at the time, and they actually still do make these, and believe it or not, they're still cheap. It's got the old bendy one-piece crank on it, and a chain, and never been apart in 30 years, and 35 years, I guess now. Wow. And still works. The only modifications I made on it was those surfboard racks. I got to find the rest of that surfboard rack. And then you can see the comfortable full suspension seat on it. And then I put those ridiculously giant beach bars on it. Those are actually they were too big to get into the door of my apartment. I should have measured them before I put them on, but they're so comfortable that I just had to leave them on there and kind of turned it sideways when you go through the door. White wall tires. And I've never, ever had a flat tire on this bike in 35 years. So that's the original air in the tires. I just pump them up when they start to get low. And you can see I'm not carrying a tire pump or a repair kit because those tires are never, ever going to go completely flat. So just your basic beater beach cruiser, and nobody's ever going to steal it. Like if we go down to the beach now, especially in modern times, if you were a bike thief, which is the last bike you would think of stealing? Look at all this money sitting here on the stand. So yeah, I can pretty much ride it anywhere, and I do lock it to a tree, and nobody's ever going to touch it. In fact, I can't even find a crappier bike as I'm looking around this bike path today than mine. On the way home, I found one that might be crappier than mine. It's debatable. This one has fenders and still has its reflectors, so this one might actually be nicer than the one I'm riding. So maybe mine is still the crappiest bike at the beach, inside or outside of a dumpster. What's it like to ride? Super comfortable. The big fat 26-inch white wall tires, plus that bouncy sprung seat, and the beach bars mean now you can just sit up straight and lay back and ride slow and low down the beach. It's geared pretty good for cruising. You can't go real fast on it, but it's a low enough gear that I can get up and down the hills even if I got a surfboard on the side. This is my surf rig back when I was surfing a long time ago. And the only critique I have of it is that it's got a lot of steel on it, steel frame and steel spokes. And you can see how bent that back wheel is. My dad, he was over 70 when he took it for a ride, and somebody crashed into him and tacoed the wheel, and we kind of curb stomped it straight again. And of course, you can see it's very rusty. So that's the only thing I might want to address. I'm thinking I might clear coat it to keep the look. And I took a look online to see if they still exist, and they're still making these in China at a price of $189.99 right now. I don't know if the build quality or the longevity will be the same, but I will never need to replace this. This thing is literally going to run forever.